starts kicking off with the Katarama on the first night is like a tradition. It's a big thing here. Everyone sort of casts off their work mode and cast off their hair as they then go into trek mode.
Just do it. If I lose an ear, I lose an ear. It's all for a good cause. Well, their fumes are alright.
Yeah, a bit of a mohawk. Third year in a row as well, actually.
How are you feeling?
Excited.
Yeah.
Nervous.
It'd be great to be part of one day, but certainly all the money raised to the Royal Flying Doctors is great that they do that, and to see so many supporters here and so many support vehicles, it's a wonderful charity to have.
What do you reckon? Pretty funny, isn't it?
Mickey Mouse. 900 first call, 900 second call.
Best jaffles in Queensland.
They are the best jaffles in Queensland, bar none.
What year is this?
1966 HR. Right. You've done a bit of work on it?
Not too much. Dad does most of the work. I just sort of come along for the fun. Most of the driving.
Yeah, they do most of the driving. The boys reckon I'm not so good at that. I was introduced by being a passenger in another car, loved it, then entered our Toyota Troop Carrier. That was a lot of fun. This is my 5th trek. And
my 3rd trek. We're lucky as a family we can actually do these sort of trips together. We do tend to argue a bit, but we're good at getting over the arguments.
But we're the only South Australians, and we're proud of it. Yeah. You mind just doing it?
I might want to do the tyre pressure, but
What are we back up for? There's plenty of room.
Fuel station's been run off their feed, the hotel, the general store, it's all good for the community. It puts us on the map for people that may never have the opportunity to visit Outback Queensland and Windora and Channel Country. They all crossed Cooper's Creek yesterday, which is such an iconic part of the world.
So far it's been good, today's going to be better.
I deny everything. Yeah. Get to know a lot of different people that you would never ever run into in normal circumstances.
Yeah, be getting off the beaten track and into some private property and places that you just can't go visit on your own. It's great. You can't beat mince for breakfast. Mince jaffles yesterday morning for morning tea were great as well. So, food's always good on the trek.
you can't put a price on what they're doing for us. It's just the airplane that's next to us, the amount of medical equipment that goes into it. We wouldn't be able to function, survive and provide a service for the Outback if it wasn't for these sort of things that come through. I love it. There's nothing, I wouldn't even say it's a job, it was probably more of a calling for me. I grew up out here and I was the youngest of 10 kids, so all of us got flown out at some stage, one time or another. So it's fantastic to come back and combine love of the bush and flying, and I couldn't ask for anything more. You couldn't survive out here without it. That's the thing. We've come 600 k's a day to provide a service for the people of Junda. Quite often we will cover. It's not unusual to cover 3,000 or 4,000 k's in a day. Some of those people will be 1,000 k's from help. So people wouldn't survive if it wasn't for the RFDS. There's more and more people coming to the bush now as well. So we cover everything from a kid off a motorbike to rollovers, and now we're getting a lot more tourists, better cars, better roads. So people are heading out to Birdsville twice a year. We've got an older population of tourists that are coming out in caravans and so forth. So we see everything from one spectrum to the other. So you never know what you're going to get when you get up in the morning and go to work.
I started this, I think, 9 years ago as a support crew, and I said to my husband, I love it. You've got to buy me a car, and he did. So I've been doing it ever since. I asked her.
Carol asked me. Yeah, I didn't have to think twice. It was like, yes, I'm there.
I would recommend it to anybody. I mean, the sad part, there is not enough more women coming.
They want to know what you run, whether it's cattle or sheep. They want to know how far your property is. They want to know how big the country is.
On behalf of the Royal Flying Doctor Service Queensland section, it's our pleasure to welcome you to Cloncurry, which we believe is the spiritual home of the RFDS. And you'll allow us to care for the people of the bush
and on behalf of them, we thank you very much. The RPS, as a result of that service, is now the longest continuous running aeromedical service in the world, bar none.
Baseball, 400 against you. Second ball, all signed, all done, 400. What are you going to do now? Here to see you get the 2,000.
Everything, can't fault a thing. The driving, mainly the landscapes and everything like that, seeing how green it is after all the rain and that, it's just phenomenal.
Nah, just all the camaraderie, the people, you know, that you get to meet them. You see them once a year and you have, well, for me, I'm having the best time of my life. Just so good to be on the road, you know. You see parts of Australia that not the average punter sees, and that's what I really like, seeing the inner part of Australia, you know.
So friendly and so helpful, it's amazing. And all they want you to do is get to the finish line, which is a great result.
All good things come in small packages. So no, it's quite cosy. It's you got to make sure that if you're spending 7 days that close with someone, that you pick the right partner. But Barry's a good bloke, so it's pretty good.
It's great safety, people know what they're doing, you know, everything's there. We have 2 support vehicles, of course. We've got a flight nurse, fully trained, myself. Those vehicles have got all the gear in it, we've all prepared. We've got a ventilator if we need it, hopefully we won't. So we can do anything from a splinter right through to retrieving a patient out. So yeah, all set up.
But driving the old Mercedes is an entirely different thing, so this has been a lot of fun.
Well, day 5, we've had 5 very different days. You should appreciate we've the wonderful rains that have hit the northwest of New South Wales and southern Queensland affected our route quite severely for the first couple of days, but we managed to find some great tarred roads to keep on making sure we kept on spending money in the country towns that we'd originally planned to visit. Then the last couple of days coming across Mukunda Downs and Tooleybuck and up into Cloncurry via the southwest, as green as I've never seen a desert so green. It was just been a wonderful few days driving.
The scenery was beautiful yesterday.
Strong cars. We had a rattle. Pretty hard.
right, please. Well, then we got next 2 for you, mate.
Yeah, good.
Have you been here
Beautiful
before?
breeze.
Great location. Couldn't be any better after a dusty day.
Chili crab.
Chili.
Amazing. Alright, go on, mate.
It's owned by a guy called Ross Alexander, and his father was the CEO of Johnson & Johnson. And it was given to him, and when he retired, it had about 3,000 miles on the clock, and then he died. And so his son Ross got it, put in all this stuff, and
I still keep doing it. Producer's going good, you know.
I absolutely look forward to doing this every year, and it is a super break. I get to meet up with fellows that I haven't seen for a whole year. I certainly get to see a little bit more of Australia, and for me it's relaxing.
To be able to help contribute and keep the flying doctor service sustaining itself and out there committed to it. It's good for us. It's empowering, and when we see communities, we go into other places. It's pretty cool when they see the Aboriginal flag up and they're all coming across and asking, and not just Aboriginal people too, because we don't want it to be just about Aboriginal people. We want to show that there's really, and this trek's really inclusive. So.
A number of towns will go through will have fuel, so if you don't really need too much of it, I would suggest you stock up.
trek was great. There was a bit of wet weather. We've had to change route a few times, and everyone's just joined in and helped out.
You know, when we did get on the dirt, it was bloody good fun. So, yeah.
Enough to bring you back next year?
Always.
Yeah, we haven't spent a lot of time off-road, but hey, it's the journey with your friends, and our team had a fun time.
Yeah,
sticky, but it's good, isn't it? Driving through the gorge, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty tired and could use a few hours of sleep, but it was really good, really good.
Awesome. It's been absolutely 100% the best experience ever. And to see the Outback and to be with such an awesome team, that's really made it awesome.
Yeah. How did you go with the 4 blokes in the car? You all get on famously?
All get along famously. Never an ill word. So.
Oh, come on, I don't know. It was never an ill word.
Ill, but not an ill word.
It was good. We had quite a few noises at different times, so we're a little bit worried. So we're very happy that we're here. Yeah, this was my first trek, so I survived and loved it.
Oh, yes, definitely back next year. It'll be my 18th year.
Oh, well done.
17th year next year. So looking forward to next year.
Weather was a bit disruptive with the roads and stuff, but that was good.
Yeah.
Good to see a bit of rain around.
Very relaxing.
It's good, it's good.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Is it the handbrake?
One, yeah.
Well, at least you've got one. Welcome, Bob. And Greg, welcome to beautiful Port Douglas, Tom.
Fantastic.
Never put a spanner on it, only worked on other people's cars.
Yeah. You look all pretty refreshed and relaxed in here.
Yes, we do it in style.
You know the best part? They sound like they're really good help too.
And then after all that, we'll see you at 6 o'clock for pre-dinner drinks.
Like the hat too. Looking good.
All good?
Okay,
Kids not over yet. Let's do it tonight.
Everything good, I always would, man.
Big week for you. You celebrated your 70th. Big week.
I'm not 70, I'm 68. My daughter has got a very bad sense of humour.
Oh, that's
This is good.
This is really good.
Living it up here around the pool.
And we all get separate rooms tonight, so the snoring's not an issue.
Been a great week, great cause, and it's good to get here and a bit of relax now.
Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, it always is, every year.
It was very nice to check into the room and have a shower.
We are smelling a lot better.
Yeah, I could have gone another week.
Absolutely fantastic, except that our car broke.
Are you kidding?
No, we got to 3 kilometres out of Cloncurry and the gearbox dissolved into pieces.
Well, it was a bit of a surprise actually when I was asked to do it, and yeah, no, it's a, how would you put it, privilege actually.
Oh, mate, it's a great way to finish. We've had a swim to cool down, washed all the dust off, and having a good mingle with everyone. Everyone across the line, you know, it's such a cool feeling.
Yeah, well, we've sort of left the mid-northwest or the far northwest of New South Wales and through central Queensland, through some of the biggest cattle properties in the world, to the Gulf of Carpentaria, the prawning capital of the world, across to the Great Barrier Reef from the Coral Sea at Port Douglas. It's been an interesting ride. Yeah, it's been a great 7 days. Yeah. So I think it's disappointing that we couldn't get on the roads we wanted to get on, but there's not a man or a woman in this room tonight that is very appreciative of what that rain means to the people of rural Australia.
Well, the Trek community said that's not good enough. Around the buckets went, and the target was 5,000, and within 8 minutes, $5,000 was provided to that school community. So that is that's the epitomises exactly what I've heard Bill say and others say, and I was privileged to experience that.
Well, there's no other service like it in the world.
To just on 25,500,000. Thanks everybody for 2016. I hope you had a great trek.
and we look forward to seeing you all in 51 weeks' time.
Trying to find a place to settle down, where my mixed up life commence. Hit a chop on the Narrabri, dodge your butts when I could. But the nightlife nearly drove me round the bends. And I was trapped around.
Awesome. It's been absolutely 100% the best experience ever.
Yeah, I could have gone another week.
I absolutely look forward to doing this every year.
This is really good.
Parts of Australia that not the average punter sees.
I would recommend it to anybody.
Change of scenery in one day is amazing.
Bring you back next year?
Always.
Very good.
Cheers.